Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a candle review. This is a new fragrance for Bath & Body Works in their 3 wicks called Brioche French Toast, which was a part of the All Is Calm or Murano collection. Fragrance notes list fluffy brioche toast, rich maple syrup, and a dollop of butter sprinkled with cinnamon with natural essential oils. The batch code to mine lists 3298K3A9. So one thing that I want to note that I did not notice, or I guess I didn't pay attention to it in stores, but I purchased 3 of these Brioche French Toasts, and all of the wick placements are very off. I'll get a little bit closer towards the end of the video, but one of the wicks on all of them are really close to the edge. Let me go ahead and show this to you. So if you can tell right there, like they're very much separated, especially the one to the left right there, and then the one to the right. So just be aware of that because if you leave this on for too long, it's not good that it's going to get heated very close to the glass. But to go on to the scent, initially when I smelled this, I thought immediately of the French baguette candle, which initially came out several years ago but was re-released for Candle Day. So let me go ahead and show you that one. So this is the French baguette candle. And then let me show you the fragrance notes. So the fragrance notes to that say slow rising dough, crispy crust, and a pat of butter with natural essential oils. And the retail price of this was $26.50. So it's very, very similar. I do want to say that obviously with French baguette, you don't get any hints of sweetness at all. However, when I first smelled Brioche French Toast, I got that same almost like of a bread that teeters on neutral to salty. It's not really a sweet bread at all, so that's what I first thought of. On cold, I don't really pick up the maple syrup or the cinnamon. Well, if anything, in the order of like majority, first I get the toast, but more specifically the bread, like a baguette type of a bread, and then I get a little bit of cinnamon and then the tiniest hint of maple sugar. So let me move this a little bit back because I'm a little bit close. On cold, this nor my sister believe that this smells like French toast because to me French toast smells more syrupy. It has a lot more cinnamon than this. So and also, I feel like the main difference is that the bread used with this candle is not the same bread that I used. So the bread that I use is just this like bimbo, like large white bread. It's very much processed. It even smells a little bit sweet versus the bread in Brioche French Toast smells specifically that you would use it with like for a sandwich. Like if you would put mayonnaise, if you would put ham and stuff, I wouldn't think like, ooh, let me use this bread for a dessert. But it could just be that I never had fancy French toast. On cold, I could smell this candle. It was like a kind of light medium, so I would say a 6 out of 10 if I'm being a little bit generous. I really enjoyed it though, and I'm running out of French baguette, so I decided to purchase 3. Upon lighting it, I did notice that the scent does transform a bit. It doesn't get significantly like stronger. I feel like it does have a decent amount of projection, so I would say a 7 out of 10, and the strength level is slightly less than the hot pink cocoa, so I would give it like a 6 or 6.5 out of 10. But this candle does have a tendency to take a longer time to pull out and to throw the scent. So versus the hot pink cocoa, it takes about 20 minutes to get off scent. This one, I start smelling it after 30, 45 minutes, more around that time frame. And then this one takes about an hour to fully pull out. I am in my 3rd burn. And I do want to make a note that since it has those wicks with the little like black center as well, that you really should limit your burn time to 3 hours, which right now it is going on 4 hours. So I really need to hurry up and turn this off. But okay, the scent while burning is, I think I enjoy it a lot, not a lot more, but like marginally a little bit more than on cold because on cold it smells a little bit flat. I do want to make a note though, if you don't like maple syrup and you smell it on cold and you're like, oh, this hardly has any maple syrup, I pick it up a lot more when it's lit. So versus before, I picked up more on the cinnamon on cold. I feel like the note that's taking over right after the bready type of note is the maple syrup. And I'm right now hardly getting any cinnamon. So just want to make that note. If you are hoping or if you don't like maple syrupy scents, like sticky type of syrupy scents, this candle might not be for you. I really enjoy it. Like all of Bath and Body Works caramel scents always tend to lean kind of like sticky, like syrupy sweet, like you get it on your hands and you need to wash them off. As far as like, do I think that this is an authentic French toast? I would say no, because the ones I prepare at home are pretty simple. But I do get a little bit of the maple syrup that I use. Actually, no, maybe my maple syrup is more processed, but I do get like a mapley syrup that leans teeters a little bit on caramel. If I didn't know that maple syrup was in here, I would think, oh, maybe it's like a caramel syrup. But yeah, like, do I smell log cabin like maple syrup? Not really. I also use vanilla extract in my French toast. Like, do I smell vanilla extract? No, not really. I also put egg, and sometimes with French toast, you add like half and half, some type of creamer or milk substitute, and I also don't get that in here. Oh, I brought an egg for some reason, but like, do I smell egg? Not really either. So let me go ahead, change the angle, and show you how it looks like a little bit more close up, and maybe I'll turn off the light. Okay, so here is how it looks like from the overhead view. I do want to make a note that, let me like not touch the flame, but this wick right here closest to the bottom, that is like dangerously close to the edge. So I would check, at least double check to see if your Brioche French Toast candles are like that, because both of mine are like that. And I think they might have sold out, so I can't exchange it. So I just need to cut down my burn time. As far as fallout, I didn't get any compared to the hot pink cocoa. This one does tend to form mushroom tops on your first burn. However, there's hardly any fallout, so it doesn't get as hot as the hot pink cocoa, but the flames are a decent moderate to large flames. And as far as the wax discoloration, I do notice like the tiniest bit, so I need to be more careful and reduce my burn time, which I have not been doing. So I forgot to mention the packaging, but once again, this looks very splotchy to me, and it's not friendly for people with low vision. But I do agree that it all looks very cohesive because they are all like the same type of print, and it does, like, if you run your fingers up and down the glass, it does feel a little bit raised with the splotches, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, would I recommend this candle? I would say yes. If you enjoy bready and mapley syrup types of scents. So I would recommend this for a gourmand person. I think some people smelled this and said that it smelled weird, and I would say that it might be like a lid situation, but I personally didn't pick up any weird scent. I don't know if you're picking up that like yeasty dough, like rising dough type of a scent, and maybe that's what's slightly off-putting, but it does get sweeter when you are burning it. Yeah, so projection, I don't know if I said that, but it does travel to the hallway. Right now I'm currently burning it in my medium-sized bedroom. It fills it no problem. Do I think that this is an authentic French toast? I would say no, at least not the ones that I eat. Then again, I don't go to like fancy restaurants and like, oh, let me get a French toast from there. So yeah, that is it for my review. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. All right, bye.